terms of result and performance, was that a really tough night for your team?
It was a really difficult night to swallow. Newcastle deserved to win the match comfortably. They were much better than us from the beginning to the last minute, and we had nothing in the game.
Can you explain the performance then?
They were much better in every department. They were much better in the duels, in the second balls. Every time they kicked the ball up, they could manage to do so. We were poor with the ball. We didn't defend the restarts of play or set piece in the way we have to do. We had nothing in the game.
But why poor in so many areas on such a big night? Why do you think?
Well, a lot of things happen as well during the night with the substitution that we have to make through injuries and everything, but it's not an excuse. Newcastle deserves to win the match from the beginning because they were much better than us in everything that a football match requires to be on top of that.
Your youth, your energy is usually such an asset, but tonight, rather than youthful, did it look like an inexperienced team, maybe not quite ready for that next step?
That's what we have to think about, but it's true that we could not cope tonight with the game that we have to play here.
Were you worried immediately in that match? Did it just not look right almost straight away?
Yeah. And we tried to change some things, and it didn't make it better. And we had some moments where we looked a little bit better, and the start of the second half was a tiny bit better, and we understood better what we had to do. But then the execution was so poor. The goals that we gave it away were extremely poor, and nothing. They deserve to win the match.
Yeah, you said both goals were poor. Does the first goal sum it up, really, coming from a foul throw?
We know that's where it starts.
Yeah. What have you said to your players in there?
What I'm saying here, that is extremely disappointed that Newcastle were 10 times better than us and fully deserves the match, and the performance is just nowhere near the level that we have to play. We want to play in the Champions League.
Are you shocked by it? You seem almost stunned by what you've seen.
I am incredibly disappointed. I don't know if the word is stunned. Obviously, when you see the team that we have at the moment, there is a lot of question mark in a lot of positions because the injuries and the suspension and everything that we had. But again, it's not an excuse. Today we're at the races.
Yeah. How many players out there were not 100%?
It's not about 100%. I think everybody, when he jumps on the pitch, cannot use the excuse to do anything else. And it's the players that we have. We have been playing like that in the last few weeks and trying to get through that. Players want to be on the pitch, which is the merit as well that you have to, the credit have to give to the players. But today we weren't good enough.
Worst performance of the season?
I don't know. It's obviously a very painful one.
Yeah. When you won at Villa mid-March, 6 points clear of Spurs, it has been more erratic, the form since then. Why do you think that is?
Well, a lot of happened to the squad as well with the amount of injuries that we picked and the changes that we have to make. But still, it was in our hands. Today is not in our hands. We have to beat Everton and we have to wait for Norwich to beat the Spurs, and that's what we have to wait now.
Yeah. Do you still feel like there is a tiny chance?
There's always a chance in football, and you have to be there just in case that chance appears.
Thanks for your time.
Thank you.
Yeah, let's be